Hey, what's up, man? We're still trying to get that small block together for the Slova Nova. And you may have recalled I was just doing a roller cam swap, and it had these Pro Max heads on it. And I did an extremely newbie beginner job fail, a major fail, whereas I used the wrong keyway here to align my cam, and I manually bent my intake valves. Yeah, 40 years in the business. Anyway, so I'm now, I sent them out to the machine shop and they want like 650 bucks to blah, 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 when I only paid like 750 for the whole brand new pair. So I'm going to use these Vortec heads that came off the road race car, which are not perfect, but this is temporary. Try and get a couple thousand miles out of them. They've been modified to handle 550 lift, so they'll take that roller cam. And kind of prepping the block, put those heads back on it, and I use a straight edge, and shockingly, the only warpage I found was in between 5 and 7 of 5 thousandths, which is a decent sized little gap. There was nothing, I couldn't even get 0.002 in between here. This is a 40 over used old 4-block main block. On this side, I got 0.0025, same spot, between 6 and 8. And so we're gonna run with it, and I think I'm gonna use the steel Cometic gaskets that are reusable because they got more pliability to account for this 5 thousandths of wear. And we got this Howard's roller cam conversion kit, and it's about a 510, 515 lift at about 225, 230 duration. So could be a little fun, but it's a bunch of old used bolts and parts, and I'm in on the day off because I can't ever get any time to work on my own stuff because my stuff gets done last. And I'm reusing a stock set of Vortex that I had in an endurance road racing car. These have about 20+ thousand road race miles on them. They've been modified to handle 550 inch of valve clearance lift. So I just, before we had pulled these off, I'd swapped these out for some darts. And before I pulled them off, you fire up the car when it's cold and get a puff of smoke. So I'm imagining I got some worn valve seats or valve guides. So I dumped some water in this intake here, or cleaning solvent. And it's getting pretty wet there. See how wet that is there. So that valve seat's definitely a leaker. Okay, so I'm gonna put some in this valve. Kind of filling this up with this solvent tank stuff, and it's just kind of dumping in. So that's gonna be a bad valve seat or a valve guide along those lines. And we'll go on this intake valve. I think this one might have had a little bit of seepage or starting to get like just moist around the intake port's full. That one's going pretty good. And we're gonna go to this last bugger here, the last intake valve. And I got that filled up with solvent right now. I'm gonna clean these heads up completely afterwards. Yeah, that one's leaking. You see it start to get, but not like this guy. So Should I run it? I'm just talking about a few thousand miles here. So we can get the LS buttoned up, drop her in. What do you think, guys? Let me know. Hear what your thoughts are on it.